Right. So, AI in education, right? Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
But what's got people really buzzing and what we're diving into today is how this is all playing out in Armenian private schools.
Fascinating stuff.
It really is. We're looking at this text and it's making this bold claim. Like, get this, it suggests that these schools, known for their traditions, their academic rigor,
Right.
that they could actually become like global leaders in this whole AI education thing. I mean,
It's a really intriguing idea.
it is intriguing, right? Armenian private schools at the forefront of like cutting edge education. Who would have thought?
Yeah, and I think what's really interesting is, we always hear about AI disrupting this industry and that
Mm.
industry, but education often feels like it's lagging behind a
Like
little.
for sure.
And this text is saying, no, 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 Armenian private schools, they've got a real opportunity here.
Okay, so let's back up a sec, just so we're all on the same page. We're talking about artificial intelligence, right? Like computers doing things that usually need, human smarts learning, solving problems, all that.
Mhm.
And this text is suggesting we weave that into how these schools operate.
Weave it in, yeah. And I think it's easy to think, oh, just stick a computer in a classroom, job done. But it's so much more than that.
Yeah, like what does that even look like?
Right. So imagine like personalized learning plans. The AI adjusts to how each student learns best at their pace.
Whoa, whoa, hold on. Like a personalized tutor, but with code.
Exactly. You've
Yeah.
got it. And
Okay.
this isn't some like sci-fi fantasy platforms like think of Khan Academy. They're already doing this,
Yeah.
using AI to create custom learning paths.
Okay, now that's cool, but doesn't that, I don't know, kind of freak you out a little? Like, are we talking about like robots replacing teachers?
Ah, see, that's the thing. That's where people get worried. But this text actually says the opposite. It sees AI as a tool for teachers, not like a replacement.
Okay, so not like out with the old, in with the new. More like,
More like, let's give teachers a hand. Imagine a teacher drowning in grading, right? Stacks of quizzes. AI can handle that. Frees them up for, actually spending time with students one-on-one, giving feedback on essays, guiding them on projects.
so AI takes over the robotic stuff and lets teachers be more, well, human.
Exactly. And it's not just about freeing up time. Remember those language apps like Duolingo?
Mm.
Super engaging, right?
Yeah.
AI can bring that same energy, that same like I want to learn feeling to all sorts of subjects.
Making learning fun, huh? Okay, I can get behind that. But there's this big like elephant in the room. We got to talk about ChatGPT.
Oh, yeah, that's the big one.
Right. Everyone's talking about it. And I'll admit, when I first heard about it, I was like, isn't this just going to make it easier for students to, cheat?
You're not alone.
Yeah.
It's a huge concern. And the text, to its credit, tackles this head on.
Okay, good. Because,
It's saying we need to shift away from this idea of ChatGPT as inherently, automatically, a cheating tool. Like, it's not that simple. It's more like, okay, picture this, a superpowered study buddy,
right.
available 24/7.
Okay.
It can help students really grasp these complex topics, but way faster.
Mm-hmm.
Help them, dive deeper into subjects, get feedback on their writing, even personalized feedback.
So are you saying, like, instead of trying to ban it, which, let's be real, is probably impossible anyway,
Right.
we
Yeah.
should be teaching kids how to use it responsibly?
Yes. 100%. It's like, yeah, calculators, they can help you solve a math problem,
Right.
but you still got to understand the concepts behind it.
Exactly. So it's not about like getting rid of the tools.
It's about,
It's about
like about learning how to use them effectively.
yeah, it's about adapting, right? I mean, the world's changing.
Absolutely. And education needs to change with it,
Right.
right? Like, what if instead of seeing ChatGPT as this threat?
What if we saw it as this amazing opportunity to really rethink what learning even looks like, in the 21st century?
Okay, I like where you're going with this. I do. But let's bring it back to Armenian private schools for a second.
Sure.
Because, I mean, why them? Why are they the ones like uniquely positioned to kind of be the leaders in this whole AI-powered education thing?
Well, I mean, one thing you got to think about, a lot of these schools, they've got this history, right? Like they're known for academic excellence, high standards,
Yeah.
commitment to a quality education. So it's not like they're starting from zero.
They've got a good foundation.
They've got that foundation, and now it's like, okay, how do we layer on these cutting edge tools? How do we use them to enhance what we're already doing?
Right. Because, I mean, let's be honest, parents, they're always looking for that edge, the bus for their kids. And if Armenian private schools are the ones who are like, hey, we are the pioneers in this, we're doing AI-powered learning, Yeah, it becomes a draw, right?
Yeah.
And not just locally. I mean, you think about it, potentially internationally.
Wow.
People wanted to send their kids to these schools that are really on the cutting edge.
That's huge. And it goes beyond just, attracting students, right? Like think about the impact this could have on preserving Armenian culture, language.
That's a really interesting point
Yeah.
because I mean, how do you bring those aspects of Armenian heritage to life in a way that maybe traditional methods can't?
Right. Right.
But with AI, suddenly you're talking about like interactive language lessons where kids are immersed in these virtual environments or AI-powered simulations that transport them back in time to experience, key moments in Armenian history.
Okay. That's amazing. Just incredible to think about. But
Let's get practical.
let's get down to it. I mean, how do we make this happen? Because the text, it does talk about some specific action steps, right?
Right.
What are those?
Yeah, and it all starts with, I think, a shift in mindset.
Hmm.
I mean, school administrators, teachers, parents, students even, like everybody needs to be part of this.
Mm-hmm.
And they need to buy into this idea that AI is there to make education better, not to replace it.
Right. So it's not about just like throwing technology at the problem. It's
Exactly.
about being thoughtful, right? It's
Yeah,
about
being strategic.
it's about saying, okay, we have this incredible tool. How do we use it responsibly? How do we use it effectively? And then you get into the actual like, okay, what do we do? And curriculum development is huge.
Of course.
How do you seamlessly integrate these tools into lesson plans across different subjects?
And we can't forget the teachers in all of this, right?
Right.
I mean, they're the ones who are going to be like using these tools day in and day out.
Oh, absolutely. And they need to be comfortable, they need to be confident, which means professional development, training.
Training, yeah. Oh, and then there's the whole tech side of things.
Oh yeah, of course. Like do the schools even have the computers, the software, all that to make this work?
The infrastructure has to be there to support it.
Right. So we've got the vision, we've got the curriculum, we've got the training, we've got the technology.
You've got a lot of pieces.
Are we ready to like flip the switch? Are we launching into the AI powered future of education?
Hold on. Not so fast. There's one more thing, a big one actually.
What's that?
This text, it makes it clear that, just having the pieces, the vision, the tech, all that, it's not enough. There's this whole other layer,
Okay.
community involvement. You got to bring everyone along.
Oh, right, right, of course. So we're talking like parents, teachers.
Students too. It can't just be like imposed from above. Everyone needs to be part of the conversation. How is AI being used? Is it being used responsibly? Are these tools actually helping? Or are they, creating more problems than they solve?
Right. It's about finding that balance, isn't it? Embracing the new, but not like throwing out everything that makes these schools special in the first place.
Exactly. And this is what I find so exciting. This isn't just about Armenian private schools, right?
No.
It's bigger than that. It's about how we approach education in this like digital world we live in.
It's like we're at this crossroads.
We are.
And Armenian private schools, they're in this unique position
They really are.
with their tradition, but also their willingness to, try new
To
things.
innovate,
They
yeah.
could really be the ones to figure this out.
Imagine if they become like the model, right? The example of how to do this well,
Wow.
how to integrate AI, preserve cultural heritage, and prepare these kids for like whatever the future holds.
That's a powerful vision.
It is, and who knows, maybe it'll inspire other schools, other countries even, to rethink what's possible, to be a little bolder.
So the question isn't just will they embrace AI, it's how will they lead with it?
Exactly. The opportunity is there, but it's up to them to seize it. What kind of future are they going to help create? Not just for Armenian education, but for everyone.
Wow. That's a lot to think about.
It is.
And a perfect place to wrap up this deep dive. So to everyone listening, we want to hear from you. What role do you think AI will play in shaping the future of education? And what kind of future do you want to see? Thanks for joining us for this deep dive, everyone. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? And we're just getting started. So until next time, keep those minds curious. And who knows, maybe we'll see you on the cutting edge of the AI revolution.